My name is Maggie Argot. I am your conversation teacher, and I am your tutor also, your facilitator. So we are going to be interacting very frequently. So please, could you introduce yourself, Fer? Please tell me who you are, what you do, where you're from, what you like, what you don't like, everything about yourself.
Okay, can you listen to me?
Yes, I can listen to you.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, good night.
Good
Well,
evening.
my name is Maria Fernanda Enriqueta Vanegas Jimenez. I live in Chalco, Estado de Mexico. I work in a high school as a teacher, and well, I stay here because I want to learn more and to have a more level. And I'm married. I have 2 kids, and I am 40 years old.
Hey, that's great. Thank you very much. Okay, Blueberry, are you there? Please tell us, what's your name?
Hi, I don't know if you can hear me, but my name is Erika.
Erika, good. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm new in this classroom, and I don't know if I am on time, but I'm here now.
It's okay, Erika. Please tell me, what's your level?
My level is C1.
Aha, then you are in the correct classroom. This is your class.
Thank you.
All right. Tell me, Erika, where are you from and what you do? Are you married? What you like, what you don't like?
Well, I'm from Puebla. I'm a student engineer, and at the UNAT, I don't know how can I spell UNAT.
UNADEM?
Yes, UNADEM. And I don't know why I decided to study engineer, because I have studied as lawyer. But I understand that technology is in every let me tell, in every, I don't know how can I explain. It's everywhere, technology. So when I study law, I discover that technology is also in our materials, our assignments, our and everywhere. Because if you study civil law, you discover that you can find in technology and another partner that can help us to reach our clients. And when you study penal law, you discover that there are criminal matters that come from computers. And when you study mercantile law, you discover that you can buy everything on internet, and you have not protection from law. And when you study something about let me tell which other international law, you also discover that technology is inside, because there are no frontiers, there are no barriers, there are no law on internet. So in Mexico, we need a lot of research about technology and law. That's why maybe I decide to understand how those engineers think and how they can improve the technology without break law. And
My,
that's all.
my goodness, that's very interesting. You know what? I haven't ever thought about the relationship between law and technology, but now it is very clear for me. So yes, you're right.
Yes, and it's difficult when you come from humanities
Area?
area. Yes, because you think only on people, but when you change your mind and start to think like engineer, you discover other things and other broken parts from law.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and you're right, because whenever you talk about law, I mean, you are also talking about technology. I mean, about people, because law is the part that regulates the behavior of people in society and how we interact each other. But
Yes.
yeah, nowadays technology is surrounding us. So yes, you're right. That's incredible.
Yes, and now when you send us the message through WhatsApp, I I feel that you are commitment with the privacy, because
Privacy.
you think that it's important that we take care about our uh, privacy in our home. That's why you tell us that maybe we can not turn on the video or turn out the sound or something like that.
Aha, that's it.
Yes.
My goodness, what an interesting. Thank you very much, Erika.
Thank you.
All right, so EFI, what's your name, EFI?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can listen.
Okay, well, my name is Efigenia Martinez, but all the people call me Effie, so that's the reason of my name in the class.
Oh, thank you, Effie. Okay. Effie, talk to us about yourself, who you are, what you do, where you're from, everything.
Okay, well, I'm Effie, and I work as an English teacher in a high school uh, with Fernanda.
Oh,
we
great.
are we work in the same place, and we are friends. And also, I like to dance folklore, and
Oh,
I was a dancer in Ballet Folclórico de México some
my.
years ago, and I enjoy it very much. Also, I love to eat chocolates, and I love the dogs. And also, I like to dance and to listen music when I have free time.
Hey, that's beautiful. You know what? You are a little similar to me because I do also love to dance folk. Time ago, I was dancing with Ballet México Nuevo.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
very
that's it. And I am a teacher also. I love chocolates. So I understand you.
yes.
That's great.
It's
All right.
wonderful.
Effie, where are you from?
Well, I live in Valle de Chalco,
Ah,
state of Mexico.
yeah,
Yes,
with Fair. Well, very close to Fair.
yes, closer.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much, Effie.
You're welcome.
All right. So, Maria del Rocio, can you listen to us? I see that you don't have a microphone icon next to you, but if you can't speak, let's chat then. It's okay? All right. You know what? Today we are going to talk about love. The question is, are you in love? Fair, are you in love?
Yes, of course.
Hey, beautiful. Who are you in love with?
Well, first of all, me.
Great. Hey, that's wonderful.
Then my life. my
Excellent.
kids, and my husband, my parents. I love everything that I have in my life, and uh, all people that stay near to me.
Okay, hey, that's beautiful. You know what? You're right. I think that you're right. Whenever you love life, you love everything and everybody.
Yes,
Hey, that's wonderful. Thank you very much for sharing.
you're welcome.
Okay, now who's next? Please tell me who's next.
I don't know, maybe Effie.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Fer. Well,
Okay.
I'm in love of
Whoa.
life. Yes. First, because well, I think that it's important to be in love with all the things that we have, because with this we have the opportunity uh, to enjoy ourselves and with to sharing with other people. So for me, it's the most important
Mhm.
about love.
Hey, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. All right, Erika, talk to us about yourself. So tell us, are you in love? Who do you love?
Well, I don't know if I'm in love, but I love my life. I love the things that I do. I love to study again English. And maybe I love to breathe because it's important to feel that you are alive and that the fresh air are in your lungs. And for me, that's beautiful. It's beautiful
Yes.
when I wake up and I saw the sun. And yes, I in love. Mm, I'm not sure if I in love of one person or not, because for me it's important to be mm, not all the time together, maybe to give each other their own time without us, without our time. For me it's important to discover myself before to be with one other person, or I don't know.
Hey, that's pretty good. Thank you very much. Okay, Rocio, what do you think? Please write your opinion to us. Write it in the chat, okay? So, you know what? Let's go to the first image. Here we are. Okay, whenever we talk about love, we talk about many different concepts, and we can use also different exponents. So you talked about love as the thankfulness for waking up every day, for breathing, for feeling alive. You talked also about the love for everyone else, but before for yourself. I think that it is something so important. Uh, I think also, I personally consider that whenever you are in a relationship with anybody else, the most important person is you yourself. Not because we are selfish, but because we have to take care of ourselves and to pay attention on what we are, how we act, what we do, in benefit of both you and your partner, no, your couple. So tell me, Fer, have you had any unforgettable experience about love?
Well, I don't know if it was unforgettable, but I think that was for my age, because when I was teenager, I suppose that I love everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and like all my students, for example. But in this epoch or nowadays, I said that no, I don't know. I feel comfortable with all my relationships that I had or that I have, but I feel good. I learn a lot with all my relationships. That was maybe, I don't know, 6 in all my life.
That's nice. Thank you very much. You know what? I think that it is a very intelligent point of view. So when you mentioned that you felt comfortable with all of the relationships you have had, it's beautiful because sometimes we are complaining about how he was, what he did, and well, I think that anyway, it was there and we enjoyed it, so it's okay. All right, thank you very much.
You're
So,
welcome.
all right, Erika, please talk to us. Have you had any unforgettable experience about love?
Well, probably yes. The most unforgettable experience that I have had was with one boy that I met when I was traveling, and he is from France. And when we talk, he told me that family was so important on life. So I realized about that thing that I should talk with my family that was not near to me. So I decided to talk with my brothers and sisters that I haven't had met before, because my father decided to live abroad. So I searched on the internet their phones and I called them. And that was very important for me, because if I don't do that, the year maybe 1 or 2 years after that I did that, and my father was dead. So probably if I don't reach him, he will dead without knowing that I love him. So for me, that was an important relationship on my life, because he changed all my life.
Yeah, he changed your point of view.
Yes.
So it is something so important. I think that we all are the complement for each other in any sense. And so we all are the vehicle for anything to happen. So maybe he was the vehicle for you to realize that you needed to do something important.
Yes, and that's why he was unforgettable, and that's why I still in touch with him.
Hey, that's beautiful.
Yes, I love him a lot. Yes.
Hey, congratulations to you. That was a very nice and beautiful story. So it was unvaluable.
Yes.
Thank you very much. All right, Ify, talk to us about yourself. Have you had any unforgettable experience?
Well, I think I have. Well, I haven't had a lot of couples in my life, but for each one, I have enjoyed many different kind of experiences. But I remember a person who taught me to enjoy different kind of places, because when I was with him, he carried me to to one different place to eat or to know in Mexico. So when I was in dancing in the ballet, we have the opportunity to meet many different kind of people and places. So we appreciate that experiences together. And the most important with that boy was that we live together with a lot of respect and doing the things that we enjoyed at that time. So I think it was unforgettable. But something that was a little bit sad was that he had to travel to another country, and we didn't continue our relation. But the experience was very unforgettable.
Hey, congratulations to you. You know what? I think that all of those stories, all of those experiences that we have had in life are part of our background or story, and of the good experiences that we have in life, all of those experiences that are enhancing. So, hey, congratulations to you. Yes,
Thank you.
sometimes it is sad whenever it finishes, but whenever you don't see each other anymore. But anyway, somebody told me one day a phrase that I would like to share with you. I learned it pretty well, and I think that it is completely true. They say, don't cry because he is gone. Think that he was here. I think that it is true. Don't cry because he is gone. Think that he was here. So I think that it is wisdom. But all right, now let's go to another slide. Now we are going to talk about some phrases that are very interesting. Ta-da! Here you are. So, what do you think about this? For example, let's talk about the first one here. They say that a jealous woman does better research than FBI. Is it true? What do you think?
Well, I think that it's correct because a jealous woman always investigate and want to find something strange in their couples. But I'm not a jealous woman, but for me, I don't know if it's hard work, and I don't like to stay all the time thinking what my uh, couple do or what my couple think, or I don't know, but I think that that phrase is completely correct. A jealous woman does better reach than FBI. Yes, I
Yeah,
think.
that's it. All right, thank you very much. Okay, so Erika, what do you think about it?
Well, that's a dangerous thing because a jealous woman is so dangerous. They sometimes didn't do research, and that's the problem. They only think that you are menace,
A menace.
a menace for their partner. They think that you only are, when you are not married, they think that you want their man, and I don't know, they are so dangerous. I meet a jealous woman in a party, and what's terrible because I was with my family and dancing, and I don't know who was his husband, and suddenly she thinks that we want to I don't know, to dance or to talk with him. I don't know what she was thinking about. And somebody called me at that moment. My brother, in fact, was that called me, and I was talking with him. And suddenly she ran through the kitchen, and I don't know what she was doing. But when I finished my call, my mom told me that she was jealous because of me.
My goodness.
Yes, and I only go outside to talk with my brother. That's
Oh my.
impossible. I don't know. I don't like that kind of women's or men's. I don't know. I don't like that.
Yeah. You know what? I think that they take for granted many things. They take for granted. Aha. It means that they think that something happened and they, as you said, they don't investigate. Dan por
Yes.
hecho, take for granted.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's really dangerous.
Yes, that was so dangerous because I don't know who was his husband and I don't want to meet him. That's horrible.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my.
They're crazy.
Yeah, it was a terrible experience.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my. So, Effie, what do you think about it?
Well, I think all women have an instinct to know when something it's not um, in the way that we hope when we are in a relationship. But I think it's not very good to research and research and research, because maybe we can know things that we don't know to well that we don't know. And I think the best is that when we feel that something is not functional in a couple, but it's better that everyone take a different way and whatever, no.
Aha, that's it. But yes, I think that sometimes we don't pay attention on what we need, and we just pay attention on what we want, and that can be dangerous.
Yes, well, I had an experience with a friend who had a girlfriend with these characteristics, and it was awful because he finished the relation, and in this case she was a little bit well, yes, dangerous, because she didn't understand it, and it was like I don't know how to say acoso.
Aha. Oh my,
Harassment, I think.
aha, could be
How?
embarrassment.
Yes, embarrassment. And it
Aha.
was very well, it was very awful because she looked for all his friends, and I don't know how she uh, got our phone numbers, and she called us, and it was very uncomfortable for all the people that were friends of my friend at that time.
My
But
goodness.
I think it's yes, it's something um, ugly for, because it was not only for the people who is in a relation with her or him, it's for all the people around.
That's very uncomfortable. Oh my, yes, I don't know, but I think that whenever it is not possible to continue, or whenever it doesn't make you happy, then it is much better to finish with a relationship and turn around to any other way. or even let's suppose that the person who is with us doesn't love us anymore, or we don't love anymore to the other person. It is much better to say goodbye than continue with a relationship that could end in a bad way. So yes, that's difficult. All right, let's go to the next part. The word is harassment. Thank you very much for, yes, harassment. All right, so look at this. Now we are going to see this one. I like this phrase. Could you please, Erika, help me reading it?
Without respect, love is lost. Without caring, love is boring. Without honesty, love is unhappy. Without trust, love is unstable.
Excellent. Thank you very much. What do you think about this phrase? Or
That is, I think that this phrase is the synthesis of love, because love is respect and be caring and honest and trust. So it's too beautiful to make presume, or how can I say, from love, from the definition of love. Without respect, everything is lost. Not only love, everything. Without respect, without caring is the same. Without honesty is the same. You lost everything without when you are not honest. I think that is beautiful. This. Yes.
That's it. Hey, thank you very much. Now, Effie, what do you think about it? Effie, hello.
Well, when I read this phrase, hello,
Yes.
Hello,
Yes,
can you
I
hear
listen
me?
to you. Yes.
Okay. Well, yes. I when I read this phrase, I thought about all the necessary elements that we need in our life. It's not only to talk about love. I think it all the respect, the to be caring, the honesty, and the trust are basic elements to be good relations with others in all the things that we do, maybe in a relationship, maybe with a friendship, maybe in the place that we work or that we are with people, because it's the base to have to feel good and to have more opportunities to live in a good convivence with others.
To be sharing. Hey, you're
Yes.
right. And I don't know, but I guess that it is necessary, as you said, to observe all of this in all of our lives. All right, pretty good. Thank you. Fer, what do you think about this?
Well, I think that this phrase is globalized like life. For example, if you don't have respect of your own life, you don't have anything, and you need to have or to follow these rules. I think that it's a rule to follow these rules like a manual to have a good life, because first of all you need to be honest in your life, to be happy and to be trust, and that maybe you have, if you have all of those things, you have respect first of all by yourself, and then for the other people that stay with you and share I don't know, to be together with you, not only in your life but in your work or in your school or in all the relations that you have in your life.
That's it. Yes, you're right. I totally agree with you. All right. Well, I guess that we all coincided that this is true, that it is a very good phrase. All right. What about this one? Please, Fer, could you help me reading that, please?
Okay, 65% of people hit their heads to the right when kissing. Oh.
Tilt. Is it true that we tilt our head,
Tilt.
right?
Sorry, I can't
It's okay. Is
tilt.
it true?
I don't know, maybe yes. I don't know
Maybe.
because maybe the nose is in front of us. I need to move to another, to the opposite way, to the head of the couple.
Yeah, that's it. It bothers.
Yes.
That's right. Okay, thank you very much. So, Effie, what do you think about this? Effie, hello. Don't be shy.
Yes. Okay. Well, I don't understand the meaning in this phrase of hit.
Tilt. Tilt.
Like to move,
Like we are going to let
to be
or
inclined.
to cling.
Oh yes, I think it's the same as when people said that we close our eyes when we are kissing.
It could
I think it's
be.
similar. It's like a common behavior of people in love.
Or
I
like,
agree with this.
all right, thank you very much. Erika, what do you think?
Well, I think that maybe it's a brain reaction because when you study criminal law, imagine my comparison, well, you know when the criminal is telling you lies. So when the criminal is telling you lies, maybe his eyes move to the left, and when he's telling the truth, maybe their eyes are moving to the right. So
Uh-huh.
when you are kissing and you tilt your head to the right, you are telling that you really love him. Maybe, I don't know. It's a
Uh-huh.
comparison with criminal law, but it could be, I don't know. That's my imagination only. But I suppose that it's related to the brain.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're right. I think so. But what happened whenever we are lefties?
Yes, it could be.
That's
But
that's a
that's
curiosity.
that could be that is to the other side when you are telling the lie.
That's it. Look at
Yes,
this. What an interesting fact.
yes, it could be. I don't know.
All right, thank you very much. All right, let's go to another part. Here they say that cuddling triggers a reaction in the brain similar to taking painkillers. What do you think about it?
Well, I continue. I
Yes,
think
okay.
the same that dopamine. The
Uh-huh.
it's a reaction from the brain, and it's true because when you are happy, you produce a lot of dopamine, and you feel great, you feel gorgeous, you feel beautiful, you feel that you can everything in your life. I think that that could be the reaction from your brain.
That's it.
Yes.
So it is something like to distract pain. So you don't feel it because you are distracted thinking about something more motivating, maybe.
Maybe, but I think that is chemical reaction.
That's it. And so, as you said, it may be dopamine what we are segregating whenever we cuddle.
Yes, yes. It's the same when you eat chocolate or coffee or everything that you love, you feel that dopamine is in your body.
Ah, that's it. Is it considered to be like a drug?
Yes, it is.
My goodness, look at this. What an interesting. All right, thank you very much.
Yes.
So, Fer, what do you think about it?
Well, I don't know. I think that it's uh, important to have cold things in our life because it's a sensation that everybody needs. Maybe a hug is an expression to love or to I don't know to demonstrate that somebody that we stay with them. And I don't know, I analyze the phrase and I think that it's true. For example, with my husband, when I cuddling him, he felt tranquil and he stayed comfortable with me. And it's not necessarily a cuddling sexual uh, emotions, but I don't know, comfortables and feel love. And or for example, with our babies, when we take their hands or their cheeks, they feel good and they feel important in our lives.
You know what? I have another example. Whenever a baby falls down, we say, kiss, kiss, I will give you a kiss. Sana, sana, colita de rana. And they feel much better because oh yes, that's it. All right. So they feel more comfortable. And so I remember that time ago when my children were younger. Once my girl, my little baby, fall down and she hurt her knee and she went running and she said, Mommy, please kiss my knee, kiss, 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 kiss my knee because it hurts. And I said, oh yes, baby. And so I kissed her knee and she said, thank you. Now it doesn't hurt anymore. So maybe because she felt comforted.
Yes, and you think good with your mom give that kind of words or cuddling. And maybe in our age, if you have something or you have a hit in your arm or something like that, you feel good when somebody uh, I don't know touch you and say it's okay, don't worry, don't
Ah,
worry.
when somebody cherishes you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Even if we are not little babies, it is necessary to feel that care, that somebody cares for us. Hey, that's good. That was very interesting. So, Effie, what do you think? Oh, yes, you said, Effie.
Yes, I my I don't have doubts anymore. I understand.
All
Thank you.
right.
Well, I think it's like to talk about serotonin as a necessary substance in our body to feel happy. So I think it has relation with this, and it's the same that when people who you love or loved you hold you, it's a sensation to feel protected or to be cared. And I think it's something that all people enjoy it a lot, and it's necessary and it's very tender.
Yeah, that's it. You know what? You made me remember that when I was talking about jobs, I found something extremely strange for me. I found that some of the most strange jobs was to be a professional cuddler. And I said,
Wow.
a professional what? And so he was a person who was a specialist in cuddling people. So he was a person who was studying your reactions, your needs, and he gives you the kind of hug or cuddle that you needed. And even it was a very expensive service because the person who did it was not only very beautiful and handsome, but he was an expert in psychology. So he knew what you needed in a moment. So yes, how to produce those substances that we needed to feel much better.
And also with something very simple.
That's it. That's it. You're right. Hey, that's so interesting. Look at this. How we can know how our brain works and take advantage of it. So that we can feel better. Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the last one. Here we are. A psychology study suggests that when you're single, all you see are happy couples, and when you are committed, you see happy singles. What do you think about it, Erika?
Well, I'm not sure about that because I don't think that it could be true. I think that it's only when you are unhappy that you think this way. Because when you are single, you don't think to have a couple. I think so. So, and when you are committed, you don't think to be alone again. I don't know. I can't understand this because for me that's not true.
That's it, yes. All right, thank you very much. Now, Effie, what do you think about it?
I don't agree too. No, because I think when we are alone or when we are single, in this case, it's in my case, it's for decision. I'm as I said before, I didn't have many couples or many relationships because I enjoy to be single sometimes because we have to, well, in my case, I can do many things that I enjoy. So I don't agree with this phrase because I don't feel like unhappy when I see happy couples around me. Also, I to see that kind of people, it's good also because you can feel that good energy or I don't know how to say, but I don't agree with this phrase.
Hey, that's it. Yes, it is something strange. All right. So, Fer, what do you think about it?
Well, I don't agree with the phrase, but I work with teenagers, and they all time told me that when they are single, then they can see all the couples happy and together and give kisses and hugs and etc. And maybe I think that they are unhappy and they feel bad for that reason. I said that if they feel good with their lives, maybe single or commitment, they don't feel that. But maybe in a teenagers, that phrase is perfectly at their age because they want all the things that they never have. And
Yes.
it's like the hair, for example. If they have a straight hair, they want another kind of hair. If they are blonde, they want to be black hair, and it's the opposite. But maybe for the age.
Yes, that's it. Yes, I think that you are right. Sometimes, whenever they um, are not mature enough, they want things that they don't have. That's why sometimes they have to be told, have to be said that if it is not important to have what you want, it is important to want what you have.
Yes.
All right. Well, and tell me, what are you going to do in this February the 14th?
Oh, I work.
That's it.
Yes, I'll work, but that date it's the anniversary of wedding of my parents.
My goodness.
They stay in they'll stay in the doctor because my father will have an appointment with the optometrist, and I don't know, maybe I'll stay with my husband here in my house with my kids, but all all day I'll stay working.
Hey, that's it. Well, you know what? I think that nowadays, okay, it's a celebration anyway, but it's marketing because, well, from my point of view, it is not very important to celebrate buying things and going to places, but it is important to feel well, to feel,
Yes, but well, yes, but
yes,
I think that everybody needs uh, something. Maybe not an expensive gift, but maybe I don't know, something different for that routine. I think that everybody needs that to feel good and to feel that the days uh, it's different, are different. Sorry.
yeah, all right. I understand you. You're right. Okay, Erika, what do you think about it? What are you going to do?
Well, for me, it's the same. I don't believe that it's important to celebrate February the 14th because a relationship can be built every day, not only one day. A relation, a true love, the true love didn't need that kind of marketing. And life is life, and if the 14 is in the middle of the week, we can do a lot of things because we have to work, we have many tasks in my case to do, and I don't have time to be care of that day. I need maybe one weekend, but not that day.
Yes, that's
Between
it.
Friday and Wednesday, I can't do anything that day because I have to finish my homework and a lot of things. I can
That's it.
concentrate myself in staying in party that day.
Yeah, that's it. You know what? I guess that the lifestyle we have now is sometimes a little complicated, a little stressful. But anyway, yes, it's okay to take a break, maybe to make a phone call or maybe to receive a message, something romantic, I mean. No, that's motivating, I guess.
Maybe
Yes,
I
only a
stay.
detail.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Maybe I stay gossiping with Effie in the job.
that's it. That's very
That
good.
is not true.
Yes, it's true.
By phone, in the
Oh, well,
school,
yes,
wherever we can.
yes.
Yeah, it's okay. And you know what? The chat that we have that can be public or can be private is also a very good tool, not only for being in the class, but also for having communication. you know, something that I strongly recommend for you to practice is that even whenever we are gossiping, let's do it in English. It's maybe it is not as funny as it could be, but it works. You know what? I remember that when I was in Indiana, I had a roomie, but my roomie was a very beautiful, wonderful friend of mine, and she is Mexican also. It was, at first, I thought that it was going to be like a limit for us because we went to the United States to learn how to speak English in a better way. And I said, if we speak Spanish, we are going to lose the opportunity for practicing more. So what we decided to do was not to speak in Spanish anymore, even here in Mexico. And whenever we did it, it was really good practice. And so, yes, I strongly recommend it. All right. Well, I don't know if you want to ask anything else or to say anything else.
No, for me it was good. The conversation was good and interesting.
All right. Well, I thank you so much for your attention, for your attendance, and I hope that you had enjoyed the session. And so I wish you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Have a very good night, and well, see you next class.
Okay, see you. Thank you very much.
Thanks to you.
Sweet dreams.
Likewise, thank you very much.
Thank you.